What's up guys, welcome back to our channel. In today's video we are taking a look at the Superbox S6 Pro Android TV box, and we're going to compare it to both the S6 Max and the S6 Ultra. And at the end of this video I'll tell you guys the difference between all three, considering that the S6 Pro is indeed the cheapest. So yeah, come check it out with me, come on. So here it is, the S6 Pro. It comes in this matte black colour tone. Nope, it's not got an aluminium body, it's a full plastic shell. It certainly is quite lightweight as well in hand. To the front we've got that black glossy panel. When this TV box is powered up, it should show a digital display like this one just here. It would just basically show you the time. There is an IR receiver behind that screen too, but if we just shift to the left, as you can see we've got plenty of ventilation. 4 rubber stud-like shallow feet on all corners just below. More ventilation, and we've got some more circulation to the right side of the unit too, just to the top right here. Below, as you can see, we've got that TF memory card slot. It is compatible with memory cards up to 64 gigabytes. We've got a USB 3.0, a USB 2.0, so I guess if you want to, you can plug in a mini keyboard, or in fact a USB mouse and keyboard combination, or indeed USB memory sticks, up to 128 gigabytes max. Next to that USB port, we've got a reset pinhole, where if you just swish to the rear, the Superbox has these two affixed but quite adjustable large Wi-Fi antennas. Got a DC power port. Let's quickly grab the power brick. Snap. Looks like we're going to have to use a UK adapter. Anywho, it only cost a few quid. But next to that port, we've got an IR extender port. We've got an audio visual port, you know, for the older generation, I guess.
What was that? Some bloody sitcom.
And yeah, you've got that trusty HDMI port too. And by the way, we get a 1.2 meter HDMI cable that comes within this package. Let's quickly connect it. And lastly, there's that LAN port for wired connection and the SPDIF optical out port. So yes, you'll be pleased to know you can hook up a soundbar to this box. Nice. Now, to power this box on, we've got a 2-in-1 Bluetooth IR remote control that is powered by 2 AAA batteries. Nope, not included. It's got a voice control function, soft silent buttons, so hey, you won't disturb your loved one when you're roaming through those menus late at night. And in regards to the instruction manual, it is very limited and it only really tells you how to hook up the box, and it doesn't go into any of the features or anything like that. Now, when setting this TV box up, you will have to indeed click through a waiver notice. Basically, it's just telling you that the box is in its standard mode, and any such certain apps that you may download is of your own free will, and so on and so forth, if you know what I mean. So basically, shh, you know the risks. So yes, after an initial Wi-Fi setup and a cool animation, we are brought to that very familiar main menu interface. Now, if you're not familiar with Superboxes, this is a customizationable menu. So first of all, you're going to have to download, well, your apps. But you know, because this is a YouTube friendly video, at this point, I've got to notify you guys that I will have to limit a few of the images from this point on. Now, the basic apps, you can simply go to Google Play Store for all of your social media and pay monthly streaming services. Most of them are here, but if you want them, you know, apps. We're first going to have to maneuver over to apps, click the little Android icon, and after installation, we can now go ahead, download the Blue VOD app for box sets and movies, Blue TV for thousands of regional and international channels. We can download the Playback and Backup TV apps, where it will gain us access to not only live TV, but we can now play, pause, rewind certain TV channels, as well as having a 7-day full playback option for those shows that you might have missed. And this is indicated by that yellow icon that's next to that particular channel. Yes, this is new to the S6 models. You won't get this service with the Superbox S5 TV box models. And if you're into Android games, then why not download the Apple TV app, where most of the games on there are compatible with this device. You can plug in that joypad, use the remote control to control those games, and unlike the Google Play Store, which you do have limited games on there, after all most of them are catered for touchscreen Android devices, and it does get a bit mixed up when you try to download those games on a TV box. Obviously there's no touchscreen, so yeah, you're better off with Apple TV. But let's go back to the main menu, and the first thing you really should do is go into the settings, Turn off location services. This is just to allow regional locations to open up for all channels across the entire world. And from here, I might as well tell you guys, this Superbox has that 2-core Mali G31 GPU. It is entry level, and it's also got that ARM Cortex A53 quad-core processor that is usually designed for tasks that aren't terribly intensive, but it's not a bad choice for efficiency. Now the Bluetooth chip that's in the box, it is a Bluetooth 5.2 chip, so it's been around for a few years now, for around about 4 or 5 years. But if you grab the remote control, press the voice control function, instructions will pop up on screen, and instructions on how to pair this remote to the TV box using that Bluetooth connection is also printed on the back of the remote control itself, but it's not good to see with the naked eye, I'm afraid. But nevertheless, if you go ahead and press the OK and back button for 8 seconds, the light will flash on the remote control. It is in its pairing state just now, and within seconds it should be now connected. Let's go ahead and try it out. Blue VOD. Okay, let's select a movie. Batman. I've had to fog this one out, guys. Lord of the Rings. Yeah, actually surprisingly works quite good. Very responsive too. Now looking back at the Blue TV app, you do get the same amount of channels as you get with both the S6 Max and the S6 Ultra. You have a wide variety of content, you have time shift options, it works splendidly, and I would say it's a real benefit for anyone wanting to pause their movie or TV show when you know you want to go to the loo. You can continue the playback when you come back. Yes. You can catch up on your favourite soap operas across the world, and I do think it's a great feature as TV boxes go. Obviously, we've gone ahead and blurred out the images accordingly. With the S6 boxes, you do have the new parental controls. They're easy to set up, it should stop at any type of adult content, but with these TV boxes, in regards to comparing older models, you don't actually get any adult content on them. So yes, very family friendly. All of the menus in fact on this TV box, very easy to navigate. The playback on movies and TV shows are almost flawless, and you can go ahead and add subtitles, show the Wi-Fi speed and time display on screen should you wish. Now the image is very sharp, fantastic control with the remote control from all angles of the room, and even though the remote is connected via that Bluetooth connection, it doesn't mean that that Bluetooth is left redundant. No, as you can indeed connect Bluetooth headphones, Bluetooth soundbar, speaker, or indeed earphones. So you know you can watch that late night content without disturbing your partner. Now talking about content, 4K videos on YouTube will thankfully stream very good on that platform. Now it might take a few seconds to initially buffer, but once it starts playing, the imagery is on point. Actually, it is 4K 30 frames per second, the colours are vibrant, clear and sharp, and when we've used our USB memory stick and played back some of our 4K content, this played back effortlessly. Now the S6 Pro TV box, it is future protected with that 6K 30 frames per second support. I forgot to say you can also browse the internet, open plenty of tabs, and this TV box will only ever get warm. It never got super hot while multitasking, and the internet speed is not bad too. We've not only got good Wi-Fi signals around our full concrete build home, upstairs and downstairs, but in our log cabin studio, which is 20 foot away from the home, it was surprising that we got a great signal there also. And that's surprising because most TV boxes that we have tested on this channel in that studio doesn't seem to do that well, and we've had to bring it inside to test that box out. So yeah, if you've got a garden den, a man cave, this TV box is for you. So yes, no need for a Wi-Fi extender here. And to help hook up not only a soundbar but a TV to the same S6 Pro remote control, well, if you see these 4 buttons just here to the top part of the remote control unit, you've got power, input, volume down and volume up. Now all you've got to do is put your corresponding remote control right in front of the S6 Pro remote control, hold this power button just here, just for a few seconds, the lights will flash, so the remote control now goes into pairing mode, and simply you just got to clone the same function. So let's press the power button on the TV remote control just here, and it's now replicated that function. So now we can turn the TV on the wall with that same remote control. Now let's quickly clone the input button, the volume down, the volume up button too, and we've got 4 functions that we can now use on our TV system as well as using the rest of the remote control on the TV box. So yeah, the S6 Pro, it is a fully customizationable, easy to use TV box. It has a massive variety of entertainment to be had, and in my time using it, I've only ever had one issue. So now and again, in the Blue VOD app, when watching films or TV box sets, if we've left the TV box on for quite a while and we've come back say from work and we decided to start where we left off, or sometimes it just won't play. So what we tended to do is go back to the main menu, go to that sweeping brush option, clear some of the memory, and then go back to the VOD app and try once again. Now if that doesn't work, you can go down below when watching your program into that drop down bar, go into the settings and change the decode settings to see if the issue is resolved. Skip through some of the decoders and see if it works for you. Now the last option, for example, if you're watching the TV box set, if it doesn't seem to play that particular episode of the program you want to watch, simply skip forward an episode and then skip back to that previous episode. It should then continue to play. Now, other than that, you can contact Superbox themselves. They are very helpful using WhatsApp. They are very swift to answer. But I know what you're thinking, what is the difference with this £195 S6 Pro in comparison to the S6 Max, which is £212, or indeed the S6 Ultra, which comes in at £295? Well, it's actually real simple. The S6 Max, well, it has an aluminium cool to touch body. It has some chrome accents, it has a 64GB ROM, and the S6 Ultra has 128GB ROM, with this S6 Pro only having 32GB. So realistically, all you're paying for is a bit more memory and a slightly different shell. That's it. The GPUs, the CPUs, the Bluetooth, it's all exactly the same in all of these 3 TV boxes, and they almost all run quite flawlessly with great Wi-Fi connection. So considering that you can slap in a 64GB memory card into this Superbox S6 Pro TV box, the best bet is the S6 Pro, and I think it's a steal at this price point. £195 rather than paying the £295 that the Ultimate offers. I'd definitely go with this box, but hey, it's up to you. But all I know is that this particular TV box today, if you're worried about updates, you will automatically get updates. And don't worry guys, I've still got the old dated Superbox One. Yeah, here it is, look at that. And you know what, they keep throwing updates back on it. So you got nothing to worry about, it will last many years, and it's definitely worth the consideration. But what do you guys think? Have you considered buying this Superbox or any other Superbox in the past? And have you actually been put off them from other YouTube videos? Now, if you want to check all of these out, I've left a link in the video description down below. And if you've liked what you've seen within this video, well, why not go get yours? There's loads of different bundles, by the way, to be had. So you can buy 2 boxes should you wish to share around your home. If you're lucky, you'll get some keyboards thrown in, some memory cards too, and Bob's your uncle. So yeah, if you've liked what you've seen in this video, please like this video just now. Please share it wherever possible and subscribe, making sure to hit that bell notification option so you guys stay updated on our brand new uploads. Now speaking of uploads, if you want to check out the S6 Max or some of the old Superbox TV boxes, there's 2 videos showing on screen just now, and I'll see you guys on the very next one. Peace.